friends, this is the next session on quantitative aptitude. So this is 6th chapter, first lecture on average. So let us see what does mean by average and some formulae. First we will see what does mean by an average. So average is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations. So we will look into each formula in detail. So while proceeding to the problems. Okay, so this is the main formula for average. So sum of the observations divided by number of observations. And the second one is average speed. So this is very important, average speed. For example, a man covers some distance with x kmph speed and he covers the same distance with the speed y kmph, then the average speed is two xy divided by x plus y. So this is the formula, 2xy by x plus y kmph. So this is the formula for average speed. Some other formulae are also important in this context, so let us discuss those formulae also. The sum of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. Similarly, the sum of first squares of n natural numbers is the sum of first squares of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Similarly, the sum of first cubes of n natural numbers is n square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Okay, these things can be written as, so these are the basic formulae. Those are very much required to solve the problems on average. Let's move on to the problems. Yes, so this is the first problem we are going to solve here. Just observe. The body weight of 6 boys is recorded as 54 kg, 64 kg, 75 kg, 67 kg, 45 kg and 91 kg. So what is the average body weight of all 6 boys? So as we know, the average body weight is equal to, so the average is equal to sum of the observations divided by number of observations. So here first observation is 54, 64, 75 plus 67 plus 45 plus 91, and number of observations are 6. Simply it is 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 5 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 22, 22 plus 4 is 26, 6, 2. 2 plus 1 is 9 is 11, 11 plus 4 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28, 28 plus 6 is 34, 34 plus 5 is 39. So 396 by 6. So 6 6 are 36 and 6 6 are 36. So it is equal to 66. 66 kg is the average weight of all these 6 boys. Let's move on to the next. The second question is, find the average of first 40 natural numbers. So as we know, average is equal to sum of the observations divided by number of observations. Now we need to find sum of observations here. So sum of observations is equal to first 40 natural numbers. So according to the formula, n into n plus 1 by 2, where n is 40 now, so it will be 40 into 41 by 2 is equal to 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So 820 is the sum of observations. So therefore number of observations are 40 only, so it has been given here. So therefore now it's easy. So average is equal to sum of observations is 820 divided by 40. So it will be equal to 2 2s are 2, 41s are 2 1s are 2, 20.5 times is equal to 20.5 is the average of first 40 natural numbers. Let's move on to the next question. Third question is, find the average of first 20 multiples of 7. So the answer would be, again we need to write the same formula. Average is equal to sum divided by number, which is equal to, it is the sum of 20 multiples of 7. So 20 multiples of 7 means, if I take 7 as common, so 20 multiples means 1, 2 and so on up to 20 divided by number. So number means how many number? It is 20 multiples of 7. So 20 number, it is 20. So which is equal to 7 into, so according to n into n plus 1 by, 2, according to n into n plus 1 by 2, so 20 is n here. So n into n plus 1 by 2. And this 20 is always remaining here. So it is 20 now. So this 20 will get cancelled. So it will be equal to, this 7 will go in 3.5 times. So it will be equal to 3.5 times. So 3.5 into 21 divided by 3570. 537. So only one dot here. Decimal point is only one decimal point. So the answer would be 73.5. Next, move on to the next question. Yes, this is the fourth question. So the answer would be here. The average of 5 consecutive numbers A, B, C, D and E is 48. So what is the product of A and E? Very simple question. So the average is equal to sum of the observations divided by number of observations. So here we have 5 things. So they are consecutive numbers. So let me take the first number as x. Next number would be x plus 1. Next number would be x plus 2. Next number would be x plus 3. Next number would be x plus 4. That's all. They are 5 consecutive numbers. So these are the numbers. Okay. Now we need to find the average. So let me write here average is equal to, okay, these are the numbers x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 and x plus 4. Now I need to see the sum of the observations. So it will be x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 5 divided by, so the number of observations are 5. So yeah, x plus 5 is not there, only x plus 4. That's all, divided by 5. So which is equal to 5x. So which is equal to 5x plus, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So sum of first 4 digits. So 4 into 5 by 2. 10 in plus 10 divided by 5. So which is equal to x plus 2 is equal to 48. So 48 is given here, which implies x is equal to 48 minus 2, which is equal to 46. So now we can say that therefore first number x is equal to 46, therefore a is equal to 46, and the last number e is equal to x plus 4, which is equal to 50. Therefore product of these two, a into e, is equal to 46 into 50, which is equal to 2300. So this is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah, this is fifth question. So the answer would be, the average monthly expenditure of a family was 2200 rupees during the first 3 months, 2250 rupees during next 4 months, 3120 rupees during the last 5 months of a year. If the total savings during the year were 1260 rupees, so find the average monthly income of the family. So first we need to know what is the total expenditure. So the total expenditure is equal to, first 3 months it is 2200, so it will be multiplied in this way for first 3 months, and later next 4 months it is 2250 into 4, and next 5 months it is 3120 into 5. So this will be is equal to, it is 6600. Let me write here 6600 and 0, 5 4s are 20, 2 0, 5 2s are 8, 10, 1 0, 5 2s are 8, 1 9. It is 0, 5 2s are 10, and 5 1s are 5, and 1 is 6, 5 3s are 15. So 0 0, 12, 1, 10, 11, so it is 21, 31. So 31200. So this will be 31200. This is the total expenditure. So total, let me have a total salary per year is equal to, it should be total expenditure plus savings per year. So this is the expenditure per year. Now we have calculated, that is 31200 plus total saving is 1260 per year. So which is equal to 06,423. Yeah, this is the total salary he is getting. So therefore average salary is equal to, so sum of the, so this is the total salary throughout 12 months. So this is the sum of the observations. So that is 32460, and this will be divided by 12. So which is equal to 12 twos are 24, and it is 6 8, okay, 84. So 12 sevens are 84 and it is 6, so it is not going ahead, so 0. 60, now it will come 60, so 12 fives are 60. So this is his average salary. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, sixth question, let's see the answer of it. 6 persons went to a hotel for taking their meals. 5 of them spent 32 rupees each on their meals, while the sixth person spent 80 rupees more than the average expenditure of all the 6. So what was the total money spent by all the 6 persons? Okay, this is very interesting question. So first we need to see which part we want to identify. So let me have average of 6 persons meal. 6 persons meal is equal to X. Average of 6 persons meals is equal to X. So now what will be this? This is the total divided by, total observations divided by sum of the observations. So out of this, each person spent 32 rupees, and in that way 5 persons are there. So 5 persons spent 32 rupees each, plus 6 persons spent 80 rupees more than the average expenditure of all the 6. So the average expenditure of all the 6 is X here. So it will be X plus 80 divided by total 6. That's all. Now it's very easy. So 6x is equal to 32 5s are 5 2s are 1 0, 5 3s are 15, and 1 is 60, 160 plus 80x. Sorry, x plus 80. Sorry. X plus 80. So which is equal to 240 plus x, which implies 6x minus x. That means 5x is equal to 240. So which implies x is equal to 240 by 5, which is equal to 48. So 48 rupees is the average meal of 6 persons. So what is this? 48 rupees. This is the average. So what do you want? What was the total money spent by all the persons? So definitely it will be, average is 48. So average we obtained as 48, as we know, which is equal to sum divided by number of instances 6. So which implies sum. So what is the money spent by all the 6 is 48 into 6. So which is equal to 6 8s are 448, 6 4s are 24, and 28 rupees. So this is the amount spent by all the 6 persons per their meals. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah, these type of problems are very common because these are related to age. Okay, age and average. Okay, while we have discussed in age problems, so where we will discuss so many models. So for time being, we will discuss only one problem based on this. So this is the answer. The average age of a man and his son is 40 years. So definitely it is average. Average is equal to 40 years. 40. And the ratio of their ages is 11:5. So the ratio of man and son is equal to 11:5. So what is the son's age? So son's age is how much? It's very simple, which implies, let me take, with this ratio I can take x. So for 11x is for man and 5x is for son, then its average is divided by 2, which is equal to 40, which implies 16x is equal to 80, which implies x is equal to 5. Okay, x is equal to 5. Therefore, son's age is 5x, which is equal to 5 into 5 is equal to 25. That's all. Let's move on to the next question. This is the last problem in this topic. In a class, there are 50 students. Their average weight is 45 kg. When a student leaves the class, the average is reduced by 100 gram. Find the weight of the student who left the class. Very simple question. So first, it is average is equal to sum of the students. Okay, sum of students means 50 divided by 50. Maybe let me write it as sum of 50 students divided by 50. This is average one. But later what, which is equal to 45 kg? Yes, which is equal to 45 kg, which implies sum of 50 students weight is equal to 50 into 45. When a student leaves the class, the average is reduced by 100 gram. So what will happen? Second average is sum of 49 students divided by 49 is equal to 44.9 kg. Okay, 100 gram less, which implies sum of 49 students weight is equal to simply 44.9 kg into 45. Into 49. That's all. Now what is the question? Find the weight of the student who left the class. Simple. Sum of 50 students, sum of 49 students. So that is the, therefore, weight of the student who left the class. Weight of student who left the class is equal to sum of 50 minus sum of 49. Similarly, this one minus this one. So it is 50 into 45 minus 44.9 into 49, which is equal to, okay, let me do here. So it is 50 into 45, that means 250. So 54 is 200, 0522, and it is 44.9 into 49. So 9 9s are 81, 9 4s are 36, 3 6, it is 4 4 4. Again 9 4s are 36 and 4 is 40. Yeah, 40. That's all, and it is point here. No. So 44.9 into 49. 9 9s are 81, 8 1, 9 8. So 9 4s are 36, 3 6, it is 1 4 4, it will be 4. 9 4s are again 36, and 36 and 4 is 40, so it will be 4 0. Next 4 9s are 36, 3 6, 4 4s are 16, 3 19, 1 9, 4 4s are 16 and 1 is 17. So it will be 1 0, 1 is carry, 1 0, 11 and 1 is 12, it is 2, and decimal point is only 1, so this will be the correct thing. So now it will be easy. So 2250 minus 2200.1. So 10, it is 9, it is also 9, here it is 4, so it is 49.9 kg. So 49.9 kg. So this is the weight of the student who left the class. So please like this video, share this video with your friends and family, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please press the bell button so that you will get the notifications whenever I upload any video. Thank you so much.